Hello and welcome. Here on this channel, we question the narratives, explore the facts, and dive into the conversations that everyone is talking about but few truly understand. I'm Sagar Ravan, and here we don't just follow the news, we challenge it. Let's get into it. Alright, so today we are talking about something that's dominating global headlines right now: the growing tension between Iran, United States, and Israel. What happens next? It all escalated after a series of massive airstrikes. On February 28, 2026, Israel, reportedly with support from the United States, launched a large-scale bombing campaign targeting multiple sites inside Iran, including military facilities and strategic locations in and around Tehran. The operation triggered one of the most intense bombardments the region has seen in years, with hundreds and possibly thousands of targets struck in just the first few days. And almost immediately, Iran responded. Missiles and drones were launched toward Israeli territory and US bases across the Middle East, turning what started as a targeted strike into a rapidly expanding regional conflict. So the big question now is, was this a calculated military move to weaken Iran's capabilities? Or the spark that could ignite a much larger war in the Middle East? According to officials from Israel and the United States, the bombing campaign was aimed at strategic military infrastructure and facilities believed to be connected to Iran's nuclear and missile programs. Their argument is simple: preventing Iran from strengthening its military power and threatening the region. But from Iran's perspective, the situation looks very different. Iranian leaders have called the strikes an act of aggression and a direct attack on their sovereignty, promising retaliation if the attacks continue. And that's where things get complicated. Because when two regional powers and a global superpower are involved in the same conflict, the consequences rarely stay contained. Oil markets react, global alliances shift, military forces start moving, and suddenly the entire world starts asking the same question: is this just another chapter in a long-running rivalry, or the beginning of something much bigger? So where does this go from here? Right now, the tension between Iran, the United States, and Israel remains extremely high. Military forces across the region are on alert, and the world is watching every move carefully. The reality is, conflicts like this rarely stay predictable. One strike leads to another response, and sometimes a small escalation can turn into something much bigger. But here's the question I want to leave you with. Is this just another temporary flashpoint in the Middle East? Or could this be the beginning of a larger conflict that reshapes global politics? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns on global events, debates, and stories that everyone is talking about, make sure you subscribe to Sagar Ravan. Because here, we don't just follow the headlines, we question them.